Hey Virgo, what's up? Wanted to do another read for really myself, but then this read was so good, I decided to write it down and share it with you guys. So, either way, this is your weekend read. And I did shuffle the cards and meditate on the collective, but then I was like, I'm not going to record it. I'm just going to see what the collective is saying as if I'm a viewer on YouTube for the Virgos, right? But this stuff is so good, I can't not share it, right? Okay, so anyway, let me get my notes together. Let's start. And I also have Crystal Mandala Oracle, Channel the Power of Heaven and Earth by Alana Fairchild here, but I'm not going to flip it over to reveal the message until we're done. Okay, so this is a Celtic cross, and that's why I was doing it. I've been doing Celtic crosses for myself for the past couple of weeks. They're really detailed. They're a 10 card spread that just details the entire outcome and details and the past, the future, the challenge, the heart of the matter, blah, blah, blah. So we'll go through each position and discover some things, okay? So this base card underneath the cross of the Celtic cross, sorry, it was the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so that's the heart of the matter. So at the heart of the matter, there's a higher calling for you, Virgo. Okay, it might be spiritual, it could just be you're living in your purpose. You're starting to identify how to live in your purpose and how to be the teacher, the Hierophant, and the student. Okay, I believe that's one thing I didn't do. I didn't get the zodiacs down before I recorded, but we're not going to focus on zodiacs here. This is for the Virgo, this entire spread. It has no other real influences in it other than generalization of what you've been through and where you've come from and where you're going. Okay, so let's not focus on, but we know that this is our energy, right? The teacher student energy. But you have a higher calling with this purpose, right? To do something greater than yourself and to create a legacy. And so you're no longer living in this mentality of the status quo. You don't need to be able to have the superficial, what do you call that? You don't need to have the tangible to be able to know that you're successful. You don't have to have, you can rely your success on your growth, right? And so this is your growth. This is your calling because now you're ready. You're ready for this higher calling. You're ready for this future greater purpose, right? Because you've been preparing yourself. Life has been preparing you. Experience has been preparing you for this path of blah, blah, blah. Child, for this path of a peculiar people. That was a tongue twister, that's why. So you're on this path of the peculiar, right? And no longer trying to fit in with the Joneses, okay? And that is the heart of the matter, okay? There's some challenges and there's some victories in that. Okay, so let's go on to the second position, which is the challenge, okay? So in that, you have the Two of Wands in reverse. So your challenge, Virgo, is to find a structure. I think as Virgos, sometimes we get so hasty in our decisions. See, these are decisions. The Two of Wands represents decisions in the upright. So we get so hasty in our decisions. We want instant gratification. I think I talked about that in the last video about us being that close to the brink and of the breakthrough and us sabotaging it all because we want to see this instant result of our efforts, right? We'll be like, if this YouTube video don't hit 10,000 views in like 2 days, I'm done with this. Right? Instead of the longevity, instead of the perseverance, right? And we bad bitches, so we persevere. But we persevere when we really have to, instead of proactively doing it when we need to. Okay? And so I think that that's what the challenge is here, that we're disorganized, and when you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? Malcolm X said that, I believe. So this uncertainty and this risk that we thrive in, right? That we work best under pressure, it has great reward, because there's growth in working under pressure. There's growth in going through the trials, right? But we still need to trust that process and embrace the structure that is needed to be able to deliver with efficiency. Okay. That's a part of the growth. That's a part of the teacher student mentality that you're in. Okay. Because you're the example at this point now, Virgo. You are the prophetess. You are the example of how to move forward um, in, I guess, righteousness and in a balanced spiritual, mental, and physical capacity. And you can move in the 3D and be successful. You can move in the 5D and be successful. It doesn't matter. You're transformable. Okay, that is your purpose. So when we go on to the third position, I just want to say before we go on that that's why the structure is needed, because we're so fluid and we're so transformable. There needs to be a guideline to how, when, and for what reasons we do things. Otherwise, we will let our emotions astray and are like, oh, I gotta help everybody. Can't do that. You have to conserve. Okay, preserve and conserve yourself. Okay, and so when we go on to the third position, which is of the past, that is the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this represents conflicts in the home. So you're coming out of a past where your home life was unstable. Okay, there were communication failures, instability financially, instability mentally, physically. It just, you was in a dysfunctional environment at home, and you played a part. You created parts of it, and there were other counterparts that created more wreck and havoc when it came to your home life. But none of that matters anymore, because all you are after, all you acquire, all you hunger for is finalizing that stability that you never had. Okay, especially in the home life. Okay, so that brings us to your future. This is the reason why you had to leave behind. See, she's traveling in a new direction. Even though she's in the reverse, she's like, I'm getting the hell on, because I have to conserve and preserve the last of me. Okay, and so in the future, you're in this disposition where, you're not happy about what you had to leave behind, but you had to leave it behind. And it was mainly your delusional thinking. Okay, that was leading you to these erratic emotions. And then you were disappointed in yourself and in others for allowing yourself to get this far in your losses and to continue to lose without kind of putting a barricade on, how much you allowed your emotions to run away with you. Okay. And so, but now you're coming out of this comfort zone, right? You're in a new direction, and you're coming out of this comfort zone because you are not the same you anymore. You're a whole new you. No more status quo living for the Joneses, Virgo. Okay. This is the Virgo that defines their own happiness. This is the Virgo that leads their choices and their actions to replicate that happiness. Okay. But we still have some challenges to overcome, Virgo, and we'll get through them together. Okay. So when we go on to the fifth position, which is the Ace of Cups in reverse, that's the conscious. Okay. This is what's on your mind. So you're blocked right now. You're feeling empty. You feel like your cup has run dry. It's been emptied out. Something or someone has drained you. This fight, this dysfunctional home life, and these losses have drained you, right? And it started to wane on your self-worth, okay? Your cup being empty was a reflection of how you felt for yourself, because of, you're like, if everybody else is treating me like shit, I must be shit, right? No, stop it. That's not what it is. That was you leading with your emotions, seeking things outside of yourself. You can't control others. All you can control is yourself. You can't make others love you. All you can do is love yourself and be the example of how you want to be loved. Okay? So you have to reclaim this self-worth. This Ace of Cups is the universe telling these Virgos that are going through this, us, to reclaim your self-worth. Fill your cup. Fill your own damn cup up. Okay? You don't need anybody. You see, this cup is solitude. It's standing by itself. There's nobody who's standing around pouring anything into it. Okay? So just likewise, you shouldn't allow anybody to drain it, stand around and drain your cup and not replenish it. Just likewise, you shouldn't expect anyone to fill it up. That's your job, Virgo. You can do that by building your confidence, by building your faith, by controlling your emotions, by leading with your intellect, balancing your emotions and your intellect so that you can, manifest with happiness, of course. Everything ain't about work and overthinking things either. And being that perfectionist that we talked about in the last video, where you just got to be hung up on work and doing everything right because that's what now quantifies you. No, what quantifies you is how you love you, how you treat you, how you fill your cup. You don't need resources to do that, right? You just need time and patience and process and planning so you can make better decisions that will lead you to a full cup, right? I'll be flipping the cards. All right, so we're going on to the subconscious position. I just jumped out there. Look, the Ace of Pentacles is like, these cards be having their own energies and their own, like, my hands are just like cranes and, like forklifts to get them to where they need to go, but they be trying to go before I even pick them up. Anyway, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in your subconscious, right, Virgo? So there's this new chance at life, this new lease on life, right? Your renewal on life, okay? However you want to label it, okay? You are rewriting your future from a tumultuous past, if I said that right, tumultuous past. Like you had a rocky beginning from childhood on, okay? You never had it easy, Virgo, but you made it happen. You brought yourself this far. You and the universe, you and God, you co-created your existence right now. Everybody has. No matter where you stand, you made the world that you're in. Don't give nobody else that power. You made it, right? And so that's where your self-worth should lie. I don't care how broken you feel. Look around you. You are a survivor. You are still standing. You still got left in you at that. Okay? So your worth has nothing to do with this material possession and other people seeing your cup is full. Your worth has to do with you making sure you maintain your full cup, right? And come out of this place of living for everyone else's approval. Okay? Like these themes, that's why I like to do Virgos, because I don't know, these themes are following. They're like a chain letter from God. Like seriously, like they're all connected. If you look at the last Virgo and the first general Virgo I did, as well as the inner child, oh man, these are all connected. So anyhow, so this is your subconscious, right? This new chance, this new lease on life, this new beginning of thinking and doing things and planning for the better, right? Where's the new thinking, right? And then you have new planning, new decisions, new structure, right? And of course, this Eight of Cups, this is still loss and self-doubt, but, not self-doubt, what was I going to say? Loss and grief, but it's still the ability to change to fit this new beginning, right? Because this is your future. So this is like, if you allow yourself to stay here, then you're never going to have a full cup. You're not going to have what you need to get to this. Your cup will never be filled, but you're not going to stay here. You're going to learn to fill up your own cup, right? Take responsibility for your own happiness and your own joy. No one can provide that for you but you, right? You define and provide that for yourself so that you can get to this place of the Ace of Pentacles and reverse this Ace of Cups. This is what you want out of life: happiness and accomplishments and achievements, right? But right now it's in the reverse. And I'm going to put these cards back down too so that we can I should put them back down now because I'm going to get lost on the order that they're in. But like I said, I got it written down. I'll lay them back out because I want to get some clarifiers on that Ace of Cups as well as this next card, which is the World. So this is where, what's incomplete, like what needs to be done, okay, to get you to a place where you're totally not still suffering from these losses or dwelling on these losses. We need to get you to a place where, Your world is complete. All of the elements are there. You're using all of the intentions to get you to your place of happiness, your place of Ace of Pentacles, right? But this is the thing about this. This is your world upside down. You're feeling incomplete, right? You need closure for some reason. Like I said, I didn't want to go about who you need closure from because that's not important, right? What's important is that overall, this is you feeling like you don't want the aces. You don't want this and this in the upright without your ace. Whoever that ace is for you. It could be your kids. It could be, your lover. It could be your husband. It could be your wife. It doesn't matter who it is. That family, dysfunctional family shit you was going through, that's what you broken over. You couldn't get it right. Right? And so because you couldn't get it right, your world is upside down. And you feel incomplete without your ace. Without your ace boom coon. Aww. Your journey is affected by the loss. Virgo. You won't feel complete until you have them. And that's why your world is upside down. Right? But some things that are lost for a reason. So that you can get to a place where you are your ace. Right? You are everything you need. Okay, so then we go to the next position, which is the Six of Wands in reverse. This is your environment, Virgo. This is the self-doubt I was mentioning earlier, right? This is where you feel like you're being punished. You feel like you tried to make all the best decisions you could, but all these losses are indications that you didn't do something right. That's how you're feeling, right? The lack of confidence. You're recognizing that you're caught up in seeking approval, right? And you don't want to seek approval anymore. You want to learn a way to focus on approving and recognizing your own worth, right? So that you can build that confidence and you can eliminate self-doubt, right? And so then we go into this Four of Pentacles, like your hopes and your fears. Okay, so this dysfunctional family that you came out of, this home life, this tumultuous home life, okay, led you to a place where you are trying to hold on to every little last thing you got left. You see the sadness? And she's going to see the shrink, but she's like, okay, I'm still alive. I'm still here. I can fix this, right? She's looking for that reassurance, right? And the shrink is like, well, you're not dead. You still have life in you, right? And so she's like, yeah, well, what am I going to do with this life if I'm like so broken and I'm waiting for my ace and I see some growth, but I don't want this growth without him. I'm just going to hold on to these 4 little chips I got left and just stay right here and settle. Do not settle, Virgo. Okay, you need to conserve your energy right now. Secure your feelings. Control your emotions. Don't be bitter, though. You'll have love again. It's all needed for your growth. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, it's all needed so that you can get to your greatest potential. Right? And then we have the Princess of Pentacles. Okay, this is the outcome, the final position. When I was like researching, like, different themes to this card, it was like luck and material. And that's where I say the intuitive part has to come in. It doesn't matter if I Google like all the meanings to these cards. They're like my cheat sheets, right? Until I get more and more familiarized with every theme. But you have to, like, you can't, then the reads would all be the same. So you have to dig deeper intuitively to see exactly how these cards are coinciding with the storyline and the other in relationship to the other position of the other cards, right? And so as I, when I read luck and material, I was like, okay, blessings, okay. And then one day I heard a quote from Oprah, and she wasn't the only person that coined it, but it was, there's no such thing as luck. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. The Page of Pentacles is that, the princess here in this deck, but the Page or Princess of Pentacles is that preparation. She's prepared. She's ready. Even if she's telling herself she's not, she's ready. She knows she's ready deep down inside. She's grounded. Her experiences have made her prepared. And now when the opportunities come, she's at the brink of this materialization, right? She's at the brink of materializing the new for herself. So at this point, Virgo, everything is in you. You got everything in you from these past struggles, from the experiences of these past struggles. You are now prepared to make it happen. This life is now, like I said, a new lease, new ownership. It's under new management. The life of tomorrow that you always dreamed of is now in your choices today. How you relate to today, how you relate and react to the circumstances of today is what your tomorrow looks like. So that should weigh heavy on your mind in a way where let's make better decisions for today. Okay? Now I'm glad, like I said, I wrote this shit down in the order that they were. So just in case I pick them up, because I'll be wanting you guys to see if you can. Like I said, I got to get a better camera. But let's put this down back the way it was. And I wanted to get some clarification on this world card that was in the querent position, which I believe is your energy, Virgo. And then this was in the past. No, the future. And this was in the past. And this was like this. Okay. So, and then we'll get the divine message, which comes with like a 3-page description for each card in this oracle deck. So I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to turn it over and you're going to be able to intuitively connect to the card and read what you read from it after this read. Okay. But it does have a direct guidance message or, overall category. So either way, I wanted to get some clarification, and I'm going to do on-camera shuffling, even though y'all know I'm bad at shuffling. That's why I don't be where I be laying the cards out beforehand. But either way, Virgo, let's get it. Let's see. This Ace of Cups right here, that's in the reverse. I really want to know exactly what's causing us to feel empty, Virgos, right? How can we reclaim our self-worth, and how can we fill our cup back up? What is blocking us, right? Something has blocked you, Virgo. Either someone or something has blocked you from feeling like you're worth it, right? So we're going to figure out what that is. Universal source, giver of light and creation, divine beloved Mother Earth. We are calling on our archangels. Oh, I should keep that because that came out. I'll get 2 for that. We're calling on our archangels as well as our ancestors for messages of clarity, direct messages of clarity when it concerns this Ace of Cups. Why is this Ace of Cups here for Virgo? Why is this Ace of Cups here for Virgo? There we go. And they're both wands. They're both ambition. Okay, so, and like, let's see. We have the Knight of Wands coming in strong with some communication. This is change. And this is the King of Wands. Somebody's maturing. Somebody's graduating. Somebody's ready for the commitment. Somebody's ready to fill your cup. They're coming with an offer for you. Don't worry, Virgo. Your ace is coming back. I gotta go figure out whose sign this is. The King of Wands. I'll be forgetting. I think those are air signs. The wands are air signs. No, cups are water signs. Wands should be air, I believe. We're gonna look that up after I get off. Anyway, so yeah, I that's what I get from this. This is your Ace of Cups. He's coming back, or she's coming back with another level of thinking. She's transforming too. He's transforming too. Okay, so let's clarify this world card. I ordered some new cards, y'all. I should be getting them soon. Some new oracle cards. Oh, there's 5 of Pentacles. Oh, there's some obstacles. There's some challenges when it concerns this closure that you're looking for, Virgo. You feeling incomplete? You want your ace back? Your world is upside down? Y'all got some shit to work on to get to that 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let's get another, but that is change. 5 represents change. It just works on, it just represents that the change has to be within, or the change has to be a collaborative effort. Something got to change. Okay, we can't doing the same things over and over again is really the definition, and expecting different results is excuse me, doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So we don't want to be insane. We don't want insanity in our life. We don't want that dysfunction that we had in our past home life. That's what we left behind. We don't want to recreate that in our new experiences and our new opportunities. We want to be able to start the foundation off right, eliminate these obstacles or work on them. Work on these challenges. I don't even call life's problems anymore. I call them challenges. They're just, obstacles that make us stronger, better, that make us stay the course. Okay? And so that's what this 5 is. Let's take that card. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Happiness, balance, joy. Y'all got to work on that joy together. Or it could be you, Virgo, just working on yourself, working on giving yourself that joy again, and being your own Ace of Pentacles, filling up your own cup, right? All right, so let's look at this Revelation. I already knew what it was. I just didn't want y'all to know. But yeah, Revelation, like I said, I didn't read it. I'm going to read it after I stop recording for myself. I'm just assuming. This deck also categorizes the cards in different crystal numbers, like 444, 888. That's actually where I got the name from. The Crystal Angels 444 category. It just means the angel number 444, God or his angels are always surrounding you and protecting you. I also look at this as a symbol. It's a blue obsidian and angel amethyst. I think that's the crystal or the symbol, what it represents. But it's revelation. This is your revelation, Virgo. This is your new beginning. This is your testimony that turns into a triumphant victory if you let it. Okay? If you stop holding on to the past and waiting on the past. If it comes back to you, it comes back to you. Set it free. If it doesn't, then enjoy this shit by yourself, honey. Because you got it. You got what it takes. You got everything in you. Okay? I love you. Namaste. Have a wonderful weekend. This was your weekend read. I'll be playing with my cards as I chill because I'm ahead of the game on my homework. I don't got nothing to do till Sunday. So, and my baby's gone for the weekend. So I got me a little break. So either way, I love you guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Mwah.